Hi there, Taurus. How are you this evening? My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one will be for February 10th to the 13th. 13th, yeah, that's it. I'll be back on Wednesday to do the weekend, okay? So this is Monday through Thursday. There you go. So that's about it. We're just going to pull cards and see what they have to say, okay? This one is for my Tauruses. All right, we got to get all the cards. All right, here we go. Ready? Okay, let's see what they have to say. Where do we start? Well, good golly. There we go, Taurus. So what's your current situation? It is the devil. So, well, the devil's all things fun that aren't good for you. No, not necessarily fun. That's not a good statement. But it is all about obsession and addiction. Can be about insecurities. Can be about everything. You know, it's everybody knows what the devil's about, right? But why is it your current situation? So are you in a situation where you're truly obsessed about something? Are you dealing with addiction? Is somebody, controlling or lording over you so that you're insecure? I'm not sure. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see what we get next. Okay, so what is the obstacle here? Oh, goody, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so alrighty, so you've got yourself into some kind of a love situation and you have obviously lost control. Now this could be different for different people. The fact that it's a love situation, that part's not different. It's definitely that. But this could be that you already had somebody, found somebody new, right? Somebody you're not supposed to want and you want them anyways. You could be obsessed with somebody that you know you need to cut out of your life. In some way, whatever this love thing is, you know it's not good for you, for sure. That doesn't mean it's not fun. It doesn't mean you're not wishing you could keep going, but for some reason this is bad for you and you know it. This is not a positive situation here, okay? All right, well, just before Valentine's Day. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see what we get. What is it that you need to focus on? The Ten of Wands. So whatever this love situation is, you'll know which one it is because this is the one that's causing you the truly heavy burden. I mean, it's like at one point it was a little bit of a burden and it got to be a little bit more, and now it's almost to the point where you can't move because the burden is so heavy. And you know you need to lay it down, but instead you're trying to do squats so you can carry it further, right? I get it. But not a positive situation. Trust me, I'm laughing with you, not at you, because I've been in this situation too many times. So let's just keep moving with that. Okay, so what is it that you need to leave behind? Judgment. So is the reason you're staying in this because you're fearful of judgment being called on you? You've got to be somehow leery of judgment being called on you. By whom? Who's going to call judgment on you? This person? Who cares? They're no good for you. I mean, let's be logical, okay? Who's going to call judgment on you? Unless this is a situation where you already had somebody, we'll just say hypothetically, and now you've found somebody on the side that you shouldn't have, or you know you shouldn't, right? It's wrong. Maybe you've got yourself tied up with something like that where you know it's wrong and you don't want judgment called on you. That's possible. And it's become a heavy burden because you know. Trying to keep it a secret is too much. Okay, what's your strength in the situation? And we get the Four of Cups. This is starting to look like that's what this is. This could be a situation where you are, we'll say, in a higher level of commitment currently. It's a commitment where you're incredibly dissatisfied. But nobody's done anything wrong, okay? The person didn't do anything wrong, you're just not happy there anymore. So now you've stumbled onto something new. Whether you've already entertained it or whether you're just talking to it and flirting with it, I don't know, but you definitely have found something, a new direction you would like to go in. It's a heavy burden because it's not something that you feel okay with. You know it's wrong. And if you're loyal if nothing, okay? You are loyal. So with judgment, you're afraid judgment's going to be called on you, or you're fearing it. You don't want judgment to be called on you for this. Okay. All right, what do we got in the near future? the Star. Well, no matter what, you're going to keep hope and faith alive, okay? In which situation, I'm not sure. It's opposite judgment, so. Well, it looks like you got yourself in a little bit of a pickle, but I'm going to stick with what I said initially, and that is the part where this is the sort of stuff that's fun, but it shouldn't be, right? Because that's how this is feeling to me. All right, let's see. What's the advice? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. That is you anyways, Taurus, but the Queen of Pentacles would be the person that is a big picture person, so that's not somebody that's going to get themselves caught up in dalliances along the way, right? They know better. This is somebody who has their eye on the prize, so that is probably the direction. That's the advice, is for you to keep your eye on the prize, which was not this. The prize was whatever you already had, right? All right, let's see. What's the atmosphere? Seven of Swords. You're being sneaky. Be careful. Be careful. Okay, here we go. Sorry. What do we got here? What's your fear? The Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you're afraid you're going to get left out in the cold. If you get caught and somebody calls judgment on you, you probably will get left out in the cold. And you don't want this guy full time, this girl guy, whoever the devil is right here. You don't want that full time. You know better. You want to stay focused on whatever your big goal was, right? And the outcome, the Strength card. I think you're going to have to pull on a whole lot of it to try to keep yourself from getting caught up in this, because it looks like it's very enticing. And it looks like you've been bored with whatever you have for a minute. And I know it's hard to try to recycle what you already got, but you got to do that. That's really what Spirit is saying. You can do whatever you want, but it looks like the outcome could be a bit treacherous if you were to give in rather than fight this a little bit. Sorry. Not the fun answer, but it's the answer I got right now. Let's see, what do we get for Monday? Ace of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So there's all kinds of clarity and truth coming at you on Monday. Yeah. Ace of Swords is a sword of truth, right? The Knight of Swords to me is like just a sense of clarity coming to you, possibly through somebody else, or, you know, a conversation with somebody. Maybe it's through this reading. Hell, I don't know. But anyways, what do we get on Tuesday? I've got the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. I think you focus in on exactly what your wish fulfillment really is, in a big picture sense. But the Nine of Wands, I think that realizing that does leave you wounded in some respects. I think this is something you really want to partake in. You really have tried to figure out how to justify it. And I wish I could tell you that was okay, but it is okay that you tried. I just don't think that it is okay for you to pursue it. Not like this, okay? All right, Wednesday, what do I got? The Knight of Wands and the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're trying to push yourself away from this because there is a lot of fire and passion involved in it, and you know it's not healthy for you in the long run, okay? And then Thursday, I've got the King of Swords and the Ten of Cups. I think you are logically trying to reassess your life and realize what the path was that you had already set out on before you ever found out about this person. And you're trying to get yourself realigned to that path. I'm not trying to be judgmental against self, believe me, but I am telling you what the cards are saying. The cards are saying that you need to focus on what your overall goal has been for apparently an extended amount of time until this came into play, and you've got to try to recycle whatever it is that you already have versus go try to find something to play with on the side, because if you do, you're going to get caught up. That's how I see this. Okay? That is this reading. I hope that helps somebody. I don't know. I would hate that reading if I was in your situation, but I can't do anything but tell you what the cards say. All right, Taurus, it's going to be okay. You're strong enough. This is fine, you know. It was fun to think about, though. All right, take care. I'm going to take 2 pushes. Watch. Always 2 for this thing to work. Up, 3.